Here. Of a Polish friend and a check one two, a check one two. Friend, a check one two, a check one two. All right, all right. Let's see here. Okay, so yep, it looks like the video and audio is looking good. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you. All right, yeah. So, what's up, Crypto Familia? My name is Pablo Chuco. Thank you very much for checking out the highly anticipated world premiere of Skim the Cream Crypto's live stream. Just kidding, nobody knows who the fuck we are yet. Also, sorry about the beginning of the video. This is our AV check, and I'm just doing this super DIY from my bedroom on a cheap laptop for now. But we do promise that upgrades will be coming soon. So yeah, I just also wanted to take this opportunity real quick to introduce our team, let you know a little about who we are, why we're doing this, and what our future plans are. In terms of our little team, we all just fairly recently met through crypto, of course. We all ended up in the same Discord together, and after getting to know each other a little bit, we came to realize that we've all had the same ideas about the things we wanted to explore and accomplish in the crypto space for quite some time now. The four of us have all pretty much been here since the last cycle and have a real desire to help people navigate this wild, wild west that we do call crypto. So yeah, again, we are Skim the Cream Crypto. First, I'd like to start with four kids. He's our man with the plan and the businessman. I don't want to divulge too much about these guys. I'll let them do that on their own time. But one thing that I think it's important to know about Ty is that, he's one of those people that is very active in his community, very much in the face of his local city government, has already helped enact some significant changes in his community. And I'm one of those people that it's kind of my contention that the world. Well, I think we can all agree the world's a little bit of a messed up place right now. And for the most part, we can't do anything about those huge, huge things. And so, what we do is start with the things around us, especially our community. And that is something that Ty, for kids, he very much takes to heart. And it's something that that I very much respect about him and probably one of the main reasons why I trust him. I just trust the guy. In terms of crypto, the guy has some considerable experience, especially on the business side. Again, without saying too much about it, let's go ahead and just say that he's been an integral part of some projects that if you've been around crypto long enough, you've probably heard of him. The man knows what he's doing. I'm really excited that we're going to be working together. Next up, we have Luis. Luis is our scalper supreme. He's definitely a bit younger than the rest of us, but definitely has a more solid plan for his future than most people his age. And I mean, probably for pretty much anybody's age. Super mature and smart guy. I remember, I'll tell you some other stories about Luis later because, there's some good ones. But one of the first ones, and maybe the first thing that really struck me about him was, four kids and I were in Discord. One of the very first times that we were using our voice chat in our little Discord, which you should join, by the way. Just kind of chopping it up, staring at Bitcoin and, maybe we're gonna take an entry, what's gonna happen next, and just, just kind of talking and stuff. And Luis was there and he was kind of in and out of the conversation. And the next thing you know, our little unsolicited profit and loss picks section starts just blowing up. And the guy had like in the last half hour and a half, like placed like 4 or 5 trades, all of which were in like double digit percentage profits. And yeah, it was 4 kids and I were laughing. But he's one of those guys that his trading style and his lifestyle seem to be very similar. I don't know him a ton, but he sees some potential and he goes for it. And it really does seem that like in a very quick instance, the guy is able to make a very, very mature, educated decision about things, and he doesn't hesitate, man. Like he'll definitely put his foot in it without any hesitation. And really glad to have you along, Luis. Also excited, incredibly excited to be working with you. And then, last, and the thing about Luis is that he's one of those people that's probably going to retire before he even finishes college. He really is that good. And then last up, well, after, third person that we have on our team, good old Cruz in crypto. Cruz is our macro environment expert. He most of the time he speaks a language that I don't quite understand. It's really on another level. And I've been around this stuff. You'll hear most experts and influencers, whatever you want to call them, that always talking about you need to keep an eye on the macro, because that'll kind of give you an indication of what's going to happen next sometimes and blah blah. And I agree with that. Okay, that's not something I'm arguing about. But Cruz breaks that down on a level that is statistical and scientific in a way that like I really can't wait until I understand what he's talking about because I've already, and I think we can all say this about Cruz, is that in a very short time he's taught us all a lot about a very different way to look at the markets and trade them. Again, all these guys are really capable traders, but they definitely have their talents and their expertises, and it's considerable. I'm really really glad that we all met. Um, as for me, I'm 48 years old. I have a 28-year-old daughter who I am incredibly proud of. I am a veteran of the United States Air Force, where I was a medic. Um, I've been a musician most of my life, but aside from being mostly a musician, I've also, as a 9 to 5er, if you want to put it that way, helped manage and build businesses in the past, most of which did really well after I left, and most of them are still standing today. In terms of crypto, I've been paying attention to it almost since the beginning. I decided to learn TA and trading about 4 years ago, but that was more or less off and on up until just recently, where I found myself, with enough time to really sit down and devote this because there are a few levels that I believe in it, and I'm really happy that I'm in this new phase in my life. It's been a good transition. What I definitely love about our team is that we have four very very strong and different personalities, but we all balance each other in a way that is incredibly beautiful. Plus, with our mix of experience and expertise, we are already close to forming a team that has all of the necessary elements. We are still looking for a dev or two, but that may be solved in the next day or two as well. But hey, if you know someone, let us know. So yeah, our mission to gather, first of all, we want to gather a mutually respectful and fun educational environment for people at any level of experience in crypto or trading. Um, we are very much a trading group at heart because that's how we all learn how to fish in this world. Our little team met and bonded through trading. It really is at the core of everything we plan to do going forward. We absolutely love this shit, guys. Uh, Another thing is that we do plan to explore and learn everything we can about crypto, especially about, some of the newer things that have developed lately. while educating others and learning from others along the way. We're here to learn from you way more than we're here to teach you. Yeah, none of us are experts here. One very important aspect to our mission is to be brutally honest about what's going on in crypto. Without saying too much more about that, this is something we plan to take to another level because there are some scripts that need to be flipped, and so we're gonna do our best to flip those scripts, if you feel me. Um, we already have a ton of things planned, so please stay tuned. Join our Discord, follow us on Twitter. Links are in the description down below. I've always wanted to say that. The one project I can tell you about right now is that we will be coming out with a series of videos about things we wish we knew when we first got into crypto. But please keep an eye out also for our TikTok page, which we will be setting up soon. While we are here to help create real wealth for anyone involved, we believe in crypto and what it represents to the future of our crazy world. And again, enough said about that for now. Um, but yeah, in conclusion, our number one priority is to keep our followers at the forefront of everything we do. We are all here to make money. Let's not lie about that, right? This is what it's all about. But we do recognize that the more successful our followers are in this journey, the more successful that we will be. And it's not the other way around. For us, it is paramount to keep an environment where people are not afraid to ask questions and be wrong. There are a lot of toxic alpha jerks in this space. A lot of people who will mislead you, and we really are. Number one thing is that we plan to be the antithesis of those kinds of things. We all have things to learn and things to teach, and if you maintain the right environment, the effect that can possibly have is potentially parabolic. Um, but yeah, thank you for checking out our first video, and please join us. We're incredibly looking forward to all of the cool friends we plan to make in the future. And again, we don't care about your experience. All we ask is that you come ready to share your experience with us so we can all become better and more well-rounded traders. Tomorrow is our first evening to late night marathon TA streaming session, which is something we plan on doing very regularly. We recognize a gap in terms of like crypto content late at night. This is usually when we're up, chopping it up, looking at charts anyway. So I will be here grinding out charts, from the daily down to the 15. And if there's anything that you guys want me to just take a look at, we don't give price predictions here. We just give levels. We give you some, we back tested, that you go into our Discord, go look at the charts that we've posted there. You can back test them. They give good general advice, but we just definitely don't give price predictions. And this is not financial advice. It's meant to be fun and educational. But yeah, no time set up for that just yet. But hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, hit the like. But yeah, turn on those notifications so you can come check it out. And once again, I am Pablo Chuco. We are Skim the Cream Crypto, and we will see you tomorrow, Crypto Familia. Pablo Chuco out.